It's about the parents, it's about the work colleagues, it's about GAA sporting stars. Brian O'Driscoll made an appeal recently on the referendum. It's about a variety of voices, citizens recognising that this is about marriage under a constitution which doesn't impinge on existing marriage. What it will do is, because marriage is so good and that so many of us recognise the importance and the value of it in society, enhance and will give that equality to all of us under our constitution. So you're right, it is about different voices. It isn't about me or any other person who's gay campaigning. It's about all of us combined together as citizens of our republic.
But what do you say to the argument put forward by the no side that this is, marriage should be an institution that should be, left as between a man and a woman? I mean, that was the tradition of marriage after all.
Well, there are 4 pillars of marriage. In the past, it was monogamy, it was love and commitment, it was between heterosexual couples, and it was lifelong. We've changed that. And marriage is an institution that we all aspire to. It's what society looks up to. It's that binds our love and commitment. And I think it's very important that all of us who aspire to spend our lives with our partners, and that's what we all want to have, because we saw with our parents that we can do that under our constitution. This is about the constitution of our state. It isn't about the sacrament of marriage. It isn't about the institution of marriage under a church. It's under the law of the land, that it may be contracted in accordance by 2 people with the law. So I think the argument is a side issue. For me, this is about 2 people in love, willing to commit themselves in a loving, monogamous way together under our constitution.
Okay. Eoghan O'Riordan was in here last month arguing that the referendum, or basically saying that the referendum would probably only squeeze past maybe 51-49, 52-48, something like that. Do you think it's going to be that close?
I think in the fullness of time, people, when they reflect upon this referendum, will recognise that it's about 2 people in love. They will vote in this plurality to accept and to vote for the referendum. I think it will be, I'm not going to put a figure on it because I think it's, it's dangerous, but it certainly won't be 80-20. Yeah. What I would say is that people who answer the question in an opinion poll sometimes just tick a box to maybe perhaps get rid of the pollster.
Do you think to some extent as well there might be people who are prepared to say yes to a pollster because in some ways they might be ashamed to say that they're not in favour of same-sex marriage?
That may be the case, but to those people who are concerned or worried about them, they have nothing to fear in this referendum. This isn't an attack on marriage. This is about all of us being equal. It's about saying that marriage, which society puts a value and an emphasis on, should be given and extended to all of us as equal citizens under our constitution.
Enda Kenny changed his mind on this issue. I mean, he when we asked him about it when he was in here recently, and he said he was saying essentially that society had moved in this direction. But do you think he changed his mind because it's a popular thing to do?
No, I think if you talk to people in the Fine Gael Parliamentary Party, people like Alan Farrell, people like Simon Coveney, Barack Obama from America, just David Cameron, they all had different viewpoints. But when they meet the people, when they see the love and the commitment of their work friends, of their colleagues, they recognise that it isn't about some abstract theory. It's about the lives and the quality of lives of people. And Irish people are very fair-minded. And I think in this referendum you will see from them that they will accept that in the context of what we're being asked to do, it's about giving equality. It's about saying to 2 people who love each other that, you know what, there's nothing wrong with this. This is good. This is good for society. It's good for ourselves as a nation. And I think it will be a very positive, really affirming vote in May.